Hello and welcome to another GUI Up tutorial. Today we're going to learn how to animate this into a GIF. To do so, you're going to have to complete the tutorial previous to this space tutorial. Okay, so first what we're going to have to do is take your grid layer. Okay, make sure of course it's on the bottom, and you want to click on the mask and go to filter, render, difference clouds. You can use clouds, but difference clouds has a better contrast in it. Okay, so after you do that, you want a good dark and light opposites, you don't want to have it blended, you don't want any gray areas, you want to try to keep it as dark and light as possible. Duplicate it, do the same thing, Control F. Good one going. Okay, and then duplicate again. You can duplicate by pressing Control J, and then Control F repeats the last filter. Control J, Control F, Control J, Control F. I should have about 5. Okay, now you want to click this, the polygon, or the bottom triangle, which will be your right behind your triangle background, right above your grid layer. Okay, hold shift and then click all the layers above your grid, then Control G just to get it out of the way. Okay, so basically what we're gonna make are frames for the GIF or GIF, whatever you want to call it. Okay, to do this, you need to go to Windows and then Timeline, which opens up right here. There's a Create Animation button normally right here. You just click it if it shows up, and if this shows up like this, then you don't need to. Actually, let's see if I can get rid of this. So I can do it for you. That's not showing up for me. Okay, anyways, so what you want to do is you want to make your frames for your animation. To do this, take snapshots basically. So this is what your first one is going to be. You want to make sure your grid layer is on, and then this duplicates this layer. See, they're exactly the same. The frame, sorry. Now you want to change it. Now it's different. Then you duplicate it again, and you continuously just one up and then duplicate, one up and duplicate, and you should have all 5 of your layers. And then when you hit play, you have this, but obviously this is too fast. Okay, so, and it's not as smooth, so you want to put in between layers. So we're going to click on 2 of these layers by holding Control, and click on the between, and then with the tween you want 3 frames. Okay, so you can see it transitions better. So then you have 1, 2, 3, and you want to add 2, these 2, and then add 3 more, and then these are the 3 frames, and add 3 more, and these are the 3 frames, and then you want to add these 2. Actually, before you add these 2, duplicate this first one and drag it to the very end. I'll show you why later. So your first and your last should be the same frame. Okay, so these 2 are your next ones. Okay, and then these should be the last 2. Okay, now you want to take this last frame off. Now it'll duplicate. Now it'll run right back into the first one, so it's a smooth transition. And there you go. Simple as that. Now you have a GIF or GIF for whatever use you want, and you can use this to animate anything else that you desire. Okay, now to upload it, you want to make sure that you file, export. Now there may be other ways to do this, but this is how I do it because I'm used to the old Photoshop way, which is save for web. And then make sure up here it's on GIF or GIF, and check it again, make sure it runs pretty good. And this is running pretty quick, so we can cancel that and put this down to 1 second. Now it's a lot smoother. Do that one more time. By the way, if you want to select all these, just shift and click. Shift and click, it selects everything anywhere in Photoshop. If you want to click highlight in between anything, layers, frames, all that kind of stuff. So export, save for web. Play it again, nice and smooth now. Save it. I already have one up here, so it's whatever. Just make sure it has an extension of GIF. You don't have to have, or GIF. You don't have to have it at the end. You just need it at the as an extension. And save. And I want to replace it because I already have one on there. And you are done. Simple as that.